Last week, I dropped a segment from my interview with Ken Clark of Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. Make sure y'all go check out that interview if you haven't seen it. Okay. But I dropped the segment, and of course, I shared it on Twitter, as I always do. Okay. And this time, the legendary Coach Tomekia Reed time, chimed in on the segment. Okay. Because the segment was about uh, me asking Ken Clark what he thought needed to be done to kind of increase the energy behind basketball at Jackson State. We know the energy has always been behind football, you know what I'm talking about. But with the great product that Coach Reed has put out on the floor, and know what, with having Coach Mo Williams there as well, a former NBA All-Star and NBA champion, Jackson legend, finishing third in the SWAC last year. It just seems to me like there should be more energy behind basketball, you know what I'm talking about. So I asked him about it. And Coach Reed chimed in underneath that post. Okay. And she said, I was very disappointed in our home game attendance this season. There's no way the gym shouldn't be full when we start at 5:30. We have to support like South Carolina supports Dawn and LSU supports Kim. Hashtag the I love. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. Before we do though, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. Again, hit that subscribe button and put all your people on it. Okay. I've been telling y'all this. Since I have dove hard into my coverage of Jackson State University. As I said before, I don't think anybody covers basketball harder than me. Nobody. Okay. And with that being the case, I've been able to see firsthand that the dynasty that Coach Reed has created over there has checked every box that you should want in terms of a program that you support on the collegiate level. Okay. You want winning. They've done that at a historic level. Okay. Go check out that segment I did where I talk about how historic Coach Reed's run has been in terms of SWAC regular season titles, no outright wins. Okay. She's in rare air with that. Okay. They've been winning. They've been winning. Okay. Outside of the win, you want exciting play. These women have given you that. Okay. Deja Rogan, extraordinary ball handler. Used to have girls on skates. Okay. Maya Crump, be out there Euroing girls, you know what I'm talking about. Kashana Lucky, have girls on skates. You feel me? Uh, you think about folks, you got players who have these big social media followings. Okay. Like a Daphne White. Huge social media follower, even before she came to Jack State University. You know what I'm talking about? And she brings that to the court with her. So you got personalities to follow. You know what I'm saying? You want gritty play, they give you that. You know what I'm saying? Only thing the girls ain't giving you is dunks. Even though we had somebody that could dunk now. Deja Woodard could dunk, but she didn't give us the in-game dunk. But that's the only thing. If you that the men's game gives you that the women's game did not is a dunk. Well, everything else they gave you that. Whether it be shooting threes, crossovers, all that kind of shit, they gave you all that. You want a charismatic coach? You got that in Tomekia Reed. She's dripping with charisma. Whether it be in her interviews, she's killed it on social media with the where the rings reside or where the titles reside, something like that she did. That was viral. She's active. She'll respond to your shit on social media. Hell, we doing this segment because something she said on social media. While she's coaching, you see the relationship she has with her girls. The charisma is dripping. Yeah, you saw it go viral for the break down the walls quote. I mean, ASVP, he put out a joint where she talking about run this shit up. She's charismatic. Fly dresser. You feel me? She be dripped out and shit. That's a box that's checked. But then I saw some, bringing up the game environment. You gotta come to the game. All that shit is there. First of all, you get 2 games for one. You get to see 2 games for 1 ticket. You know what I'm saying? So that's a deal in itself. The Boom is at many of the games. Now, I would love to have them at all of them, but they're at many of the games. So you get that piece. You got a live DJ at the game. You got a live host at the game, entertaining you every goddamn breaking action. You got folks coming out on the court doing shots. You got folks playing games like finish that song lyric and shit like that. You got dance troops coming out dancing and shit. You got all type of shit going on at the game. Check that box. God damn, what you need them to do? What do you need? One time I said, the only thing that the women's team has not done is be men. Because you had a men's team that's won all these goddamn SWAC titles, have a player get drafted in the Misha Williams holiday, have a charismatic ass coach, have a team that produces highlight plays, has a team that blows motherfuckers out, has a team that has defeated a Power 5 team, has a team that makes the NCAA tournament and damn near knocks off LSU, who went on to win the title as a program that went on to win the title next year. You had a men's team that did that. That motherfucker might be packed. And I say might just because basketball just don't seem to have that kind of juice. But some people raised a good point. Our students. We gotta have the students. We need y'all young folk with the energy. You feel me? I'm 38 goddamn years old. Okay. And I'm just different though. I got that energy. You feel me? That's just me. That's just who I am. But most of the OGs up in the game ain't gonna be like that. They goddamn chilling. They goddamn been at work all goddamn day, the whole week and shit like that. They come to the game trying to goddamn relax. The most they gonna do is maybe wave they goddamn pump on. That might be all they gonna do. So we need y'all students, man, up in that bitch. That's what makes a basketball crowd is the students. Y'all with y'all chants and getting on them opposing players like y'all do for real. That's what makes a basketball environment. Students got to carry this shit. Really do. And this shit needs to be packed, man. It does. We got somebody like a Don Staley. We got somebody like a Kim Mulkey. I ain't got no reason to think either one of them knows more basketball than Tomekia Reed. They get the 5-star girls fresh out of high school. That's what they getting. You know what I'm saying? Their salaries dwarf hers. But in terms of just knowing basketball, I put Coach Reed up there with anybody hell. So we should be supporting this woman as such. I told y'all what I'm trying to do. God continues to bless my businesses. I'm trying to be on the flow next year. Shit. Trying to be on the flow. I need to be able to dap up a girl if they goddamn rock somebody and bust that tray ball. That's what I need to be able to do here. For what Mo got going on over there too. Shit. You get behind it, man. Because I keep saying, and I'm going to continue to see it. The shit that we want to see, the shit that you want to see in terms of leveling the playing field between the HBCUs and the large PWIs can happen more quickly in basketball than it can happen in football. Football got way too many moving parts. Football is way more expensive. You need one girl, one boy to start making change. You need 3 studs. And then put role players around them. You can't fuck with them. 3. It can happen. It can happen. We've seen it happen in small schools when it comes to basketball. We've seen it happen. Well, small schools grow that program and become something. You see that shit happen all the time. In basketball, at least. These smaller schools go on runs. But we got to do our part. These top-notch recruits don't want to come no goddamn empty gym. Or people they come up in there and hell, even if you're there sitting on your hands and chilling and shit. They want to see that motherfucker lit. But Coach Reed and them and giving us a reason to be lit. So we got to support. And she ain't capping. I can tell by my numbers. When I do these segments right here, I told y'all before, when I do these segments right here, my data shows that I get way fewer views on a women's basketball segment. Let's say we are in season. It could be a SWAC game in February. And I do a segment on it. And let's say I do a segment about Jackson State football recruiting. Okay. So you got one sport in season, the girls kicking ass, versus let's say I just do a segment about Jackson State recruiting in football. That recruiting video gonna outshine the basketball. It's just true. As a business person, I see it. So she ain't lying. She ain't lying. So if you're a fan of Jackson State University, you're a fan of women's basketball, you're a fan of HBCU basketball, get behind them, man. They giving you something to be proud of. Put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?